Hello everybody. Today the arch is officially completed. So like I said earlier, this wasn't a big project. You can easily do that in a matter of a weekend or two. And today I'm gonna give you a bit of a rundown of what I made. And I will give you some dimension on it as well. And also I'm gonna talk about the cost of all that. So as I mentioned earlier, I was a bit worried about this thing being so high in the air. But overall, I think it would be all right. I think I will know more when I first try to carry logs with it. But I think it should be all right. Now this thing is actually 4 feet wide. That's from the outside of the tire here to the other tire. So it's 4 feet wide. It is actually 45-inch from the top of this beam here to the ground. And the length of the top tube here is 8 feet long. So I manufacture 2 cross members, or whatever you want to call this. And the first one is actually placed at the 36-inch from the rear here. And the second one is at 66 inches. And the reason for that is that if I carry a 8 foot long logs, the log will be approximately right here. And if I want to have a 12 foot or 14 foot, it would be around here somewhere. And like I said, I manufactured this so that I could carry a 16 foot log. And I place the winch at the front here, and the winch is placed at about 17 inches from the beginning, from the front. So what I have to do left is get a proper cable, because this is only temporary. That won't stay there. I will purchase a new cable for that. And as you can imagine, I had some parts that I had to purchase already done. So this was the case for this H receiver tube. So I purchased this from Princess Auto. It cost me about $29.99 to get this. That's in Canadian dollars. And it's 18-inch long. And the inside is 2-inch by 2-inch. And it's a class 2 receiver. So when I installed it, I welded underneath right there. I placed a reinforcement bracket here, and I put 2 angle bar to prevent it from ever having a tendency of breaking up. So, and at the back also, I welded this brace here. Don't know if you can see it right there. So this was just to reinforce the end of it. Now, this part here, the clamp, the lug clamp, I actually bought that from a store. It cost me about $50 if I remember. But that was a long time ago, so I don't know. Maybe today would be more expensive than that. So the tube itself, the 2x2, I actually buy a 24 feet long tube, and I almost use all of it. Actually, this is what's left of it, of the 24 feet. So just that bar here, which is about 3 feet long. And that cost me roughly $125 with the tax for that tube. I had to reuse some metal from other projects. So this is the cross member. That's something that I reused from another project. Also, those gray bars here. Those are actually really thin metal, and that came from an old car shelter. So that was the armature of it. So, and as you can see, I only screwed that up. I only put a bolt on it. I didn't weld that, so I can split this part of the main beam here to store it. The wheels are also removable, like I said earlier. And let's talk about the wheels. This is a four-wheeler wheels. Actually, if I could find the dimension of it. Okay, this is I don't know if you can see it. It's 8025 by 8 by 12. And those came from a Polaris ATV. Now I installed those brackets. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it or not, but I put it there anyway. And this is just that I may construct a little pole there just to prevent it from rolling back if I want to twist. If I want to twitch something, like a log, obviously, and to prevent it from rolling back, I'm just going to put a bar here on the ground, and that will stop it from rolling back. What else? The winch also came from Press Auto, and that cost me $19.99. And like I said, I need to purchase a cable. That would be about $25. This tube here is 30-inch long and placed in an angle. Those brackets, those reinforcement brackets that I put there, came also from my sawmill project. This coupler here, that cost me $9.99. That was actually dirt cheap. That came from Process Auto as well. And this here, the tube that I put there, is 30-inch long. So all in all, this project cost me roughly $350 to build, and hopefully it will be useful. Hope so. So I gotta paint it, and since we're still in the middle of the winter, I think I'm going to be stuck with that project inside the garage for the rest of the winter, because I don't want to put it outside because it's going to rust on me. And I cannot really do painting inside because it's my garage is not heated or anything. So So I guess that's gonna be there for a while. It's kind of a big thing. That's the reason why I wanted to be able to split it apart and disassemble it, so that it won't occupy a lot of space in my garage. But I guess for the rest of the winter it's gonna stay there. So that means I probably won't start another project until summer. So anyway, that's it for today, and thank you for watching. And if you ever plan to build one of those yourself, like I said, there's nothing complicated about it. It's really simple. I would say that the most complicated part is to try to find, like I said earlier in my first video, before you start a project, try to think about what your needs are. If you don't have big logs, there's no point of building an enormous arch. It's just going to be in your way, and that's not going to serve you any better. So for myself, this is even more than what I need. So, because like I said, I can carry like a 22-inch log with this in diameter, 22-inch. And don't forget, this is not at the bottom of the tree, it's like in the middle of the log. So maybe the other end will be 24-inch easily. So this is what it looks like. And I thank you again for listening. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Thank you.